El Centro, California.
I'm Chris Sylvester with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Los Angeles Chargers are trading wide receiver Keenan Allen to the Bears for a fourth-round pick. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport is reporting that the Chargers approached Allen about a pay cut on Thursday, but he declined. Over in our nation's capital, where the Commanders are trading Sam Howell to the Seahawks. Seattle will also receive Washington's 4th and 6th round draft picks in this year's draft in exchange for the Seahawks' 2024 3rd and 5th round picks. More trade news coming out of Atlanta, where the Falcons are sending Desmond Ridder to the Cardinals in exchange for wide receiver Rondale Moore. Over in Jacksonville, the Jaguars are signing former Niners DT Eric Armstead to a 3-year contract worth up to $51 million in max value. Elsewhere, the Eagles agreed to a 1-year deal with former Buccaneers linebacker Devin White. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Are you over 30 and putting off life insurance? It's time to get a quick quote from Ethos. A better, easier way to get term life insurance. All online with no medical exam. Answer a few health questions and you could be approved for up to $2 million. Isn't it worth 10 minutes to help protect your family's financial security? Ethos. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It is a Friday, the 15th day of March, 2024. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, Carroll.
Did you get wet on the way in?
No, I ran really fast.
Okie dokie. Yeah, we had some precipitation and, for that matter, still having some.
Yeah, a little bit on and off.
Yeah.
Off and on, that kind of thing.
Okay, and you've heard the expression, beware the Ides of March?
Yes.
Okay, that's today.
It is.
The Ides of March. Roman Emperor Julius Caesar was assassinated by high-ranking Roman senators on this day in 44 BC.
Well, I like the song by the Ides of March.
Yes, okay. Yes.
Called Vehicle.
That too. But that's the Ides of March. Today, March 15th, as opposed to the dog days of summer, which appear in August.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And on this date in 1916, U.S. President Woodrow Wilson sent 12,000 troops over the border of Mexico to pursue bandit Pancho Villa under the leadership of General John J. Pershing. Yeah, the mission failed. They never did catch up to Pancho Villa.
Never did.
No. They tried and tried, but never happened. Oh, well. In New Orleans, they got a problem at the police station.
Nobody can understand anybody else with their accents?
So. Yeah, but Police Chief Ann Kirkpatrick says rats have invaded their evidence room and eaten all the marijuana. She says that on a visit, she noticed the rodents all seem to be high. Yeah. Okie dokie, that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it, right?
You bet.
Okay. Birthdays today, are you ready?
I'm ready. That was a good one.
Yes, okay. Actor Judd Hirsch is 89. He may be best known for the TV show Taxi, but a lot of time on Broadway. Also, Phil Lesh of the Grateful Dead, 84. Mike Love of the Beach Boys, 83. Singer, keyboardist Sly Stone of Sly and the Family Stone, 81. Howard Scott of War, 78. Ry Cooder, 77. Actor Francis Conroy is 71. Actor Craig Wasson, 70. And singer Dee Snider of Twisted Sister, 69. Actor Joaquim de Almeida is 67. Actor Park Overall, 67. Fabio, remember him?
I remember Fabio.
Yeah, Fabio is 63. Brett Michaels of Poison, 61. Actor Chris Bruno, 58. Actor Kim Raver, 57. Actor Eva Longoria, 49. And let's see, actor Kellen Lutz is 39. Actor Caitlin Wax, 35. Local birthdays coming up.
If you think figuring out your taxes was difficult last year, wait till you look at this year's. KXO and CBS Radio Network can help you navigate the treacherous waters of tax preparation with Tax Tips 2024. Certified financial planner Jill Schlesinger will offer tax tips 4 times a day on KXO AM 1230. Tax Tips 2024 brought to you by H&R Block.
Happy birthday, Maricela Moreno, Ashley Rodriguez, Nora Mesa, Amelia Green, Cecilio Ramos, Rick Santos Diaz Jr., Connie Duran, Tony Royer, Corinne Campos, Dennis Wyatt, Eddie Sanchez, Fermin Estrada, Fideo Gomez, Gamelia Shelton, Jesse Morris, Lucia Ramirez, Lucy Rollins, Vero Montes, Luis Castro, Peyton Garcia, and Luis Moreno Jr. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and many happy returns. Let's see. Oh, news out of the Pentagon, or as it's referred to in the military, the Puzzle Palace. The Pentagon built a cheetah-like robot that can run up to 18 miles per hour. Yeah.
Boy, I wonder how much that costs.
I don't know, but you know it's going to be used to protect Americans the next time we're attacked by robot gazelles, right?
Yes.
Okay. So lots of things going on this weekend. When we get to the weather, you will realize it's going to be nice.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah.
No rumors here. No rumors.
What has brought the winds and the moisture is moving on. And it'll be stuck in the Phoenix area for a while, so we don't have to worry about it.
Stuck in Phoenix.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
The beginning of a song.
By the time I get to Albuquerque, right? Yeah. My old friend Jimmy Webb wrote that, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jimmy's not with us anymore.
He is.
He is still?
Yes. Oh, very much so, yes.
All right.
Still writing, still performing. He's a performer in his own right, but for the most part, has written Up, and Away by the time I get to Phoenix, Wichita Lineman, all sorts of things. So.
No, I did not. I thought I understood that he had faded into the sunset.
Jimmy is still with us. I have not talked to him, but I did speak with his wife not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, that's good. Did you call collect?
I did.
Yeah.
And they were expecting it because that's just the kind of guy I am.
Yeah. They said, "Oh, here comes a collect call."
Yep.
Okay. I don't think anybody knows what a collect call is.
Or how many of us remember, back in the payphone days, to let mom and dad know you made it to where you were going, call and ask for, John J. Rockefeller, collect call for John. I refused, but that was the signal that you got where you were going.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. The phone company never caught on, did they?
No, they did not.
No.
They called a couple of times and they were close.
Yes.
But they never made the full money.
We've got news. We're going to start off with a look at World and California news headlines right now. And it is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News special report. A Superior Court judge in Georgia rules Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis can remain on Donald Trump's election interference case there if her former lover, Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, steps aside. CBS's Katrina Kaufman.
The judge says while he finds no actual conflict of interest here that would fully dismiss the prosecution's office, office, there's still an appearance of impropriety over this case.
Former federal prosecutor Lori Levinson.
For Fani Willis's office, this was a really significant ruling, because if the judge had disqualified her and her entire office, it might have been the end of that prosecution. There would have had to be another prosecutor found who would have evaluated that case and decided whether to go forward or not.
Trump's attorney promises an appeal, saying the judge's decision did not place enough significance on prosecutorial misconduct by Willis and Wade. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
My name is Sarah Griffin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As a monthly donor, you can help the Imperial Valley Food Bank purchase food in bulk to meet the growing needs of the more than 25,000 people we serve each month at over 30 locations. Even small monthly gifts can go a long way in helping fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley. Please consider giving monthly by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
California Headline News. Powerful Santa Ana winds in Southern California sending trees crashing through homes. This woman's home was hit in La Crescenta.
Her glass crashing. It sounded like an explosion, to be honest. Thank God I wasn't in the kitchen. If I'd been at the sink, I'd have a tree through my head right now.
The wind is easing up a bit today, leaving tens of thousands of homes without power for a time on Thursday. Police in Oakland warning of a rise in smash-and-grab robberies, victimizing people sitting in their cars. The suspects breaking the passenger side window and grabbing the victim's belongings.
What I've noticed is there'll be a driver, there'll be a passenger, and then the guy in the back seat will kind of hop out, smash the window. They use like a little tool, and then they just grab whatever.
Lamar works security in Oakland, where robberies are up nearly 30% over the past year. Wall Street not responding well to San Jose-based Adobe's quarterly report. Software giant beating expectations on earnings and revenue, but short on forward-looking guidance. Gas prices at $4.88 a gallon. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger at Imperial County since 1991. Right now, let's jump into page one of the local news. Page one, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
In local news for a Friday morning, emergency funds for storm victims. Here's more on that story.
The Imperial Irrigation District says applications are being accepted through March 29th. The emergency storm relief funds are for residents of Niland who were impacted by the unprecedented 2023 September flood. Applicants can submit applications online. Paper applications are also available. 2 in-person workshops will be conducted in Niland at a location, date, and time to be determined. For a paper application and eligibility requirements, contact Roque Barros at the Imperial Valley Wellness Foundation. Imperial Valley Wellness Foundation is a nonprofit entity serving as fund coordinator for funding provided by Citizens Energy Corporation in the amount of $100,000 to assist Niland area residents impacted by the September 2023 storm. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And in other local news, Imperial County APCD Lawn Equipment Exchange Program is underway. Registration is now open. The LEEP program allows Imperial Valley residents to exchange their dirty, operable, gas-powered lawnmower for an electric mower, leaf blower, or string trimmer at a discounted price. The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District says registration is underway for the annual LEEP event, or LEAP. Participants must prove or provide proof of residency. The event allows participants to help clean the air while saving money and upgrading their equipment. Because of limited quantities, residents must pre-register at a participating STHL dealership at the end of April 30th. The participating dealerships include Bingham Equipment Company in Heber and in Brawley, Ace Hardware in Brawley, El Centro and Hopeville, and at KC Welding and Rentals in Brawley and El Centro. The exchange event will take place May 4th at SA Recycling Center, 460 East Holton Road in El Centro from 8 a.m. till 11 a.m. KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge.
Continuing with more local news, local officials are to participate in a town hall meeting. Here's more on that story.
District 4 County Supervisor Ryan Kelly, Imperial County Sheriff Fred Miramontes, and District Attorney George Marquez will participate in the town hall. It will be held this Saturday, tomorrow, at the West Shores Community Center. It'll start at 12 noon. It is an opportunity for residents to voice concerns, ask questions, and learn how to be part of the changes in the area. Sheriff's Office will provide a chuck wagon barbecue with free hamburgers and free hot dogs. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the valley. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Green Patch Nursery invites you to the Green Patch Market this Saturday from 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 254 South 8th Street in Brawley. A farmer's market event with foods and fun for the whole family. With over 20 local vendors and the beautiful garden atmosphere of Green Patch Nursery. Green Patch are the local gardening experts. They'll help you with flowers, trees, shrubs, and more. With experience and knowledge to help you plant greenery that will last. It's the Green Patch Farmer's Market this Saturday from 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 254 South 8th Street in Brawley.
And Page 2 of the local news with weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer. The place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Register of Voters released an election update. George Gale has more on the story.
As of Monday afternoon, there were only about 6,000 unprocessed vote-by-mail and provisional ballots to be counted. Once those ballots are counted, a March 5th primary election will be certified. The Registrar of Voters has until April 3rd to certify the election. The results will then be delivered to the state, and a report on the elections will be delivered to the County Board of Supervisors. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Heber Public Utilities District changes meeting date. The Heber Public Utilities District had scheduled the next Board of Directors meeting for March 21st. That date had to be changed. The utility says the date was moved up to March 19th at 6 p.m. You can contact the HPUD if you need more information. Well, the Imperial Valley Desert Museum has a volunteer day coming up. George Gale explains.
It will be held this Sunday, March 17th. Registrations for those interested in volunteering is open now. On that day, volunteers will help organize photos, talk with museum staff, and learn about local history. Volunteer Day will run from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., but volunteers are not required to stay the entire day. Those who do want us to make it a day should bring their own lunch. To reserve a spot, contact the Imperial Valley Desert Museum, 760-358-7016. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, there's there's a real National Quilt Day. Desert quilters of Imperial Valley will be celebrating. On March 16th, the Desert Quilters will be hosting an open house. The free event will feature a trunk show of quilts and home arts. There will be education and learning stations with demonstrations, quilt basic teachings, and tables of new, uncycled, repurposed fabric and items. There will also be a free hourly door prize. The event will be hosted at the Brawley Senior Center from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wind Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. With tons of TVs, we've got you covered for any sport you want to watch. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says a low-pressure system could result in widespread showers across the region today. Rain chances continue to linger through early next week as the low-pressure system meanders over the region. Well below normal temperatures are expected for today, but will gradually warm up through the weekend and into next week. 66, the high in the valley yesterday, 54, the overnight low, a trace of precipitation recorded. Mostly sunny today with a high near 67, southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then becoming north-northeast. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 49, north wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast after midnight. Sunny on Saturday with a high near 73, west-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. Sunday will be sunny with a high near 79, north-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 52 degrees, 82% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest 10 to 15, light rain reported throughout the valley. Local news, page 2, and the weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the best burgers in the valley. And daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Oh, happy hour, 3 till 6 p.m. daily. And at Burgers and Beer, they know how to pour a Guinness on tap. Coming up, sports.
Are you stressing about your IRS tax problems? Have you received notices from the IRS threatening to garnish your wages, levy your bank accounts, or seize your property? You need an ally. Allies Tax Relief has tax attorneys and enrolled agents that are ready to fight for you. They have saved millions for taxpayers just like you. Allies Tax Relief can help put a stop to IRS collections and, most importantly, negotiate your tax debt. Here's Brenda, a happy client of Allies Tax Relief.
I owe the IRS around $57,000, and they're about to start garnishing my paychecks. I heard a commercial on the radio about Allies Tax Relief, so I thought I'd give them a call. After a day, they were able to at least stop the garnishments, and after a few months of negotiations, I walked away owing the IRS only $301.
If you owe the IRS, call Allies Tax Relief right now for your free consultation. Call 800-230-5174. 800-230-5174. That's 800-230-5174.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, Celtics clobbered the Suns 127-112. Clippers downed the Bulls 126-111. Rockets rolled over the Wizards 135-119. It was the Bucks beating the 76ers 114-105. Thunder topped the Mavericks 126-119. And the Knicks kicked the Trailblazers 105-93. March Madness gets underway, Selection Sunday. And, by the way, San Diego State did advance in the league playoffs. And Selection Sunday is Sunday. And our first game is set for Tuesday on AM 1230.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Major League Baseball spring training continues for some. The San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers in Seoul, South Korea. And they will open the Major League Baseball season next on the 20th, which I believe is next Wednesday. The rest of the teams is still messing around in Arizona and Florida. And in baseball, the Yankees received positive news. Garrett Cole was informed he will not need Tommy John surgery, at least not now, but he's still not going to be ready. So he's getting paid a lot of money to watch baseball. In other news, former Baltimore Ravens and Arizona Cardinals wide receiver Marquise Hollywood Brown is expected to sign a one-year deal worth up to $11 million with the Chiefs. And the Bears made a big move, sending a fourth-round pick to the Chargers in exchange for wide receiver Keenan Allen. In other news, in college hoops, Stanford has fired men's basketball coach Jared Hassey, the school announced. That happened less than 10 minutes after the Cardinal season ended in the Pac-12 tournament. Stanford just not able to put together a good season. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. And it's time to take a look at financial news, a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365-day-a-year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. McDonald's has been hit by a system failure that closed stores and disrupted online and app orders around the world, including in the U.S., Australia, Japan, Hong Kong, and the United Kingdom. We are aware of a technology outage which impacted our restaurants. The issue is now being resolved, according to McDonald's. Notably, the issue is not related to a cybersecurity event, according to the fast food chain. A spokesperson declined to give further details. A cashier at a McDonald's store in New York told CNN that the store's IT system went down about 1 a.m. and then came back about 5 a.m. Meanwhile, TikTok is now facing a ban in the U.S., a fate that has already befallen a string of American social media giants that tried to make it in China. The Chinese have long barred American apps. Beijing currently blocks most U.S. social media platforms, including Google, YouTube, X, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook, because they refuse to follow the Chinese government's rules on data collection and the type of content shared. Yeah, We got our rules, but you're bullying us because you want to drop TikTok. What's happening on the big board right now? Well, the Dow off 45 points at 38,861. S&P 500 down 18 at 5132. The NASDAQ off 103 points at 16,026. Gold down $1.30 an ounce. And oil down 32 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Mostly sunny today with a high near 67. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then becoming north-northeast. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 49. North wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast after midnight. Sunny on Saturday with a high near 73. West-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. Sunday will be sunny with a high near 79. North-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 52 degrees, wind out of the west-northwest 10 to 15, light rain. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal. The Peanut Patch invites you to stop by and enjoy the Peanut Patch in Yuma. They've got a great variety of gift packs, and they can ship them almost anywhere in the known universe. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. They carry homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster forms. They make their own fresh English toffee. Pecan turtles made from a special recipe. And you'll love their yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, and almonds. Of course, the Peanut Patch is there for you. Easter isn't that far away. So take a trip to the Peanut Patch and pick up special treats for Easter. The Peanut Patch in Yuma also offers tours. So get on board and tour the Peanut Patch. You're going to love what you see. You're going to love the homemade chocolates. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Google the Peanut Patch. Bring up their website. You'll get directions, and you'll see some of the great treats available at the Peanut Patch. KXO El Centro.
CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kathan. Donald Trump's lawyer says they will continue to fight to end the Georgia election interference case. Today, a judge ruled the DA, Fani Willis, can stay on, but she has to remove a special prosecutor who was linked to her romantically. Trump has accused Willis of misconduct. Legal analyst Lori Levinson.
He found the appearance of a conflict of interest. He found that Fani Willis and Nathan Wade should not be on the case together, but that the office and she, if she chooses, can continue with the case.
Scott Grubman is an attorney for a Trump co-defendant, Kenneth Chesborough.
Personally disappointed. I disagree with it. I found it interesting that Judge McAfee made pretty clear, I think, that he thought Fani Willis was lying on the stand, that he thought Nathan Wade was likely lying on the stand.
At least 3 people are dead after storms packing tornadoes rolled through parts of Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio. Sheriff Randall Dodds says there's a lot of damage in his county west of Columbus.
We have a lot of homes that are down. We have entrapment. We are conducting the searches. What we've run into, though, is being able to gain access to those places because the trees down, power lines down. We've had gas leaks. We've had some fires.
Reporter Clay Gordon of WBNS TV, Columbus.
A reported tornado ripped through a trailer park. First responders at the scene say the damage was extensive and are calling it a mass casualty event. They reported at one point a shortage of ambulances.
Just over 2 feet of snow fell in Denver, causing travel woes on highways and at the airport. Power outages, too, but some are glad to see it.
I love the snow. I have no complaints. I love the snow. The other thing I don't like is the shoveling.
The father of a school shooter now faces up to 15 years in prison. James Crumbly, convicted of involuntary manslaughter in Michigan. His son Ethan killed 4 high school classmates in 2021. Prosecutor Karen McDonald says Crumbly and his wife, who was convicted earlier, did not act on the teen's cries for help.
It was foreseeable. It was just the smallest of efforts.
They could have prevented this shooting and saved these kids' lives and protected the hundreds of kids in the school that day.
A former Mississippi police officer has pleaded guilty to a federal civil rights charge. He was accused of forcing a man to lick his own urine off a jail cell floor. Jake Wyndham is the mayor of Pearl, Mississippi.
I don't understand how you treat someone like that. The proper thing to do was to take the gentleman to the restroom and not do anything of this magnitude and violate his civil rights.
The ex-officer, Michael Green, faces up to a year in prison and a fine. Wall Street, right now the Dow is down 50 points, S&P down 20. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hey, I got a question for you. You hate bending over to put on your shoes? Wish you could just put them on standing or sitting without ever having to touch them? If so, then I have the shoe for you. Introducing new hands-free Skechers Slip-ins. With new Skechers Slip-ins, you just step in and off you go. You don't even need to lace up. So how does Skechers Slip-ins? Well, there's a special smooth comfort pillow in the heel that helps your foot slide right into place. So just step in them and go. Find new hands-free Skechers Slip-ins for the whole family at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
A Hollywood actor pays a price for a misstep.
A 007 will have to open his wallet.
Bond, James Bond.
A judge in Mammoth, Wyoming has ordered Pierce Brosnan to pay a $500 fine for stepping off a trail into a restricted thermal area at Yellowstone National Park. He's also required to make a $1,000 donation to a nonprofit group that supports the park. Brosnan has issued an apology on Instagram saying he made an impulsive mistake and didn't see the no trespassing sign. He calls himself an environmentalist with, quote, the utmost respect for and love of our natural world. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
78 people arrested in a Gaza protest last November that blocked traffic on the Bay Bridge in Northern California will not face criminal charges. They have agreed to pay restitution and do community service. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.